some young niggas like to swear. Know some young niggas like to swear. Big bang, take little bang. Every day spilling out drain. She want the whole crew, shawty brain. When the money talks, what is there to say? Go away, watch it go away. When I die,
Hey, come on in. It's cold out. So today I just want to give you guys a little update, let you know where we're at, and we do have an opening date, which I'm very excited to share with you, as well as our opening ceremony. Grand opening, that's normal, right? So as you walk in to our front area here, this will be the counter in which we will serve you. So you'll see Ben or one of us back here going over all the parts you need for your build. Probably have some merch over here you guys could check out. And then this way, just walk over this guy. So we talked last time about this being like the waiting area. So we got the TV up, we have everything painted. We are just waiting on some furniture to come in, which will be here soon. But anyways, yeah, this will be the waiting area, you guys know. But this is how it's looking. Floors are done. Epoxy, we have like a satin on it. I think we just need like one more buff and they'll be done. But yeah, we have a working bathroom just for you. And yeah, let's keep walking here. I might be a little loud out here, but we will start with the smaller side of the garage and work our way to the bigger one. Did we go up here last time? Oh, is it the same as it was last time? Yeah. All right, tight. Cool, so let's head over to the small side of the garage. We're just filming, sorry guys. Safety. That's safe. That's safe right there. Toodaloo. All right, peace and quiet-ish. So we've done a lot in this room, but it still looks like there's a bonfire pile in the middle. We'll be lighting that later today. But yeah, we got Ryan over here with this packing area, shipping area that is getting cleaned and sorted today. We have all been intruding on his personal space for the past 2 weeks. So finally today we'll be able to get this nicely organized with him. We are running the wire for our oven so we can start doing some more headlights. On that note, let's go inside of the headlight room. We have our sealed little room now. So once again, all of this is getting sorted. But yeah, Ryan and Ben did a great job painting in here, and Ryan's been working a lot on organizing everything. So we got the benches, those all built up, painted. We got some nice mat on here just to be able to work on headlights without having them rub against the table. And yeah, we got the oven kind of built into the desk, which is really cool. We also have his whole organization system, and then the shelving in here. This is the same shelving we used at the last place. It has like a dust cover over it. It's actually a repurposed grill cover, but that'll be really good just to have any parts that are prone to getting dirty through like dust just from being out. And then we'll have a door on here. So once again, this will be a sealed room, not like hermetically sealed, Hermano seal, I don't know the name, but it will be like fairly sealed up from any of the dust and debris that a large shop normally has. The alignment rack, we are going to have to obviously clear a lot of stuff off of, but that will be done in due time. And let's walk to the other part of the shop that looks a little different than before. These 4-post lifts, all 3 of these used to be on that wall, the front wall. So that will be like a nice little area where we are used to open for cars and coffees or open houses or whatever events we throw here, as well as a little bit of sunlight for all of us, which is nice. All of these desks are going to go against the walls back there. We talked last time about there being like a creative space kind of between this area and the alignment rack, but after moving these, there's not like a ton of space left there. So I believe we're going to repurpose this corner to be like the creative area. But that will also be an area that we can kind of film cars when we're working on them. We'll have some couches and some like some space where we can think of cool ideas or work with customers on their longer term builds over here, but still have it be functional with the stuff we need to get done. A lot of these shelves will go away, or we'll put them between the alignment rack and like this working area over here. We're gonna figure out what happens over here like today or tomorrow, and then kind of build it out to that. But either way, a lot of the like wiring, the headlight stuff, the testing will happen over here, but we'll also have that creative space, that flex area to work. But I think that's pretty much this. The 4-post lifts will be used for car storage, either some of our own cars or customers' cars. And then underneath them, we'll have either room for more cars or other stuff that we're working on. And then over here, obviously, all this has to go. These are the desks that are gonna be moved over there so we can get in the shop. Because right now, that's the garage where we bring cars in the shop. We do have someone coming, Brendan, on Thursday for an install, so we gotta move stuff. We got a timeline now, so that's what's up. This is the mural that I was working on. There's a couple little touch-ups still. We got the bulk of it up, and then since then I've been working on a lot of other stuff, but this week I'm gonna finalize that. This main area, the topographical, is done. The little circuit in white just needs to be touched up. And then this lighter gray and darker orange need to have a second coat put on. After that, we're just gonna add some shadows to everything. So it kind of looks like layers, and then this will be done. But yeah, we wanna definitely do like more, I want this to be like a breed creativity. Like I want it to embody us and the way that we want to approach not only building lights or building cars, but just, you know, when customers come in, they feel like it's a creative space where they can kind of think freely and not just be stage 2, cut it off there. So yeah, we want to do like a couple, probably mural above like where Ryan's area is. I'm having him kind of think about what he wants to have up there, since he'll be looking at it most days, just like your boxes. I want to do more of this stuff. I think it'd be really cool to do that. So let's go to the big garage. What the hell are you doing? So the rest of the shop, we got the tire mounting and balancing machine all set up. That's all good to go. And then the lifts are, they are set, they're good to go. We are just adding in some more tool cabinets and then some like mobile cabinet stuff. I'll show you guys little cart stuff here. And then I can talk about a few of the projects we already have in here for you guys to follow along with. Just more of these kind of things. So we'll just have some more like mobile tool carts. This I think is gonna be the wiring specific one. So for like any car wiring, but we're just kind of getting these all set for folks. We have some storage shelves, like I said, some new cabinets there. So it'll be helpful. And then let's talk the rest of the setup, and then we'll talk about the cars that are here. So over here will be the future engine assembly clean room. So we will be framing out a room here. I had a really cool idea. I thought to be like the whole ceiling of that room be like plexiglass, like acrylic. And that way you get like light from the windows in. And then also for anyone that's like up on the balcony there, after we clean it out and get it a little lighter, being able to see in, like film for you guys to be able to see stuff. I thought it'd be really cool, like an overhead kind of view of everything. So that'll be pretty much where this slab ends, is we're gonna have that area be the room. And then on this side will be all the fabrication equipment. So the old miller over there, a little welder. We have a couple different saws, different sanding devices. The lathe over there, the big boy, that might come over this way. Matt and I were talking about possibly doing that, or it might just stay over there. We're not like quite sure yet. If we had it over here, it would just make like the depth a little shorter this way if we had to pull something over here to work on. So it might just stay like that. It's really Matt's call. And then we had an idea, I don't know if we talked about for the paint booth last time, but Matt kind of posed it to me. I think he thought I wouldn't be into it, but I'm really into it, is actually doing the paint booth above our compressor room. Initially, we were gonna have it either in like this section here, but that would cut into like a lot of the floor space on this side, or have it between those two lifts, kind of where my car is over there. We'll see in just a minute. But the more we talked about it and kind of how we want to lay everything out, floor space was starting to get like a little bit tight. So he posed to just put it up there. And for a few reasons, I said, I actually really like that idea. So the first one is, besides floor space and the opportunity cost of taking up space down here, is the ventilation, like our ducting system, for the fan to be able to expel all the fumes and stuff like that. We would have to like route all of that to the ceiling, cut a big hole in the side of the wall, which we'll have to do anyways, but either way, it'll be like a lot less of that ducting up there. The other thing is it's not the coolest looking thing. Obviously we'd paint it and try to hide it a little bit, but if we have it kind of encapsulated within the room up there, it's completely hidden. We're just gonna box this existing structure, which is very, very stable, all the way to the ceiling from pretty much this point, because we don't want to mess with the radiant heat. So we're going to have that all boxed in. The ducting will be encapsulated inside that room, and then we will open up a hole to the outside with a shutter system. So yeah, I like that. I like the idea. I think it's cool. I have stairs going up to it. We'll be able to put storage under the stairs. It'd be cool to show you guys what we cook up there and have a compressed air right below and an exhaust fan right out the side. So cool. Yeah, as far as other stuff in the shop here, we got like a little hydraulic press there for bushings and whatnot. We'll have some other stuff, some cleaning, parts washer with pump. But yeah, we're getting some like more equipment, all that stuff. Opening, when we'll be able to take your car in. We should have our first appointment booked for this Thursday with Brendan. He's bringing in his 2016 WRX for an AOS install and spark plugs, which we'll be filming for you guys to be able to see. But yeah, I think December, we're gonna start booking people probably first, second week. So if you guys are curious about a service or wanna bring your car in, even like an oil change, tire rotation, winter's coming up, or some heavier hitting projects like I'll talk about in a minute. Either one, hit us up. We're ready for you guys. So on top of that, we are going to have a grand opening, open house, cars and coffee kind of thing. So that'll be January 6th, which is the first Saturday in January. Time to be determined, but definitely gonna be the 6th. So mark that. on your calendars. We'll have some deals. We're gonna have like a little Mario Kart tournament, like bracket system with prizes. So that'll be really cool. And yeah, check out the other stuff we have going on. Speaking of things going on, let's talk about a few of the builds we already have and what you guys can expect this winter from our YouTube. So this is Dennis's Eleanor. So he picked this up at a Mecum auction last year, the one in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The dash is signed by Carroll Shelby, which is pretty wild. And yeah, this thing, I think, hey Matt, this is from the movie or a tribute car? Or what do we got going? Tribute car. It's a tribute car from the movie Gone in 60 Seconds, but it does have Carroll Shelby's signature. This is going to be getting a full suspension overhaul and I believe some motor drivetrain type stuff as well, because it has a few things that it could use to drive better and go faster. And that's what my man Dennis is all about. So yeah, this car is pretty wild in person. We've all seen the pictures, but seeing it in person is pretty cool. You guys know this. You all have seen some stuff. So we're releasing our second video this week. We're filming it. Just talking more about how to figure out how to 2Js up a Subaru and kind of how we got to this point so far. And then we're gonna start getting into actually working on it and working on this rainbow mess right here. Wires everywhere. So yeah, once we get the shop set, we'll be able to tear all this stuff out of this and get more into that. We have this 355 F1 Merlinetta. It's a very cool car. It sounds horrible. Like I think the exhaust manifolds are cracked is what Matt was saying. So this is getting like an engine out service, just a refresh on a lot of stuff and new exhaust manifolds and exhaust. So it's gonna sound pretty awesome. But that's one for the winter we're working on. We have Scott's car over here. So this is a Evo. He picked up the motor blue. So this is getting a full, if you look in the little hood vent here. So full motor build. I think it's got a built trans, but this thing should be pretty spicy, laying down some good power. And yeah, this will be like a full build series for Evos, which I've never worked on. I always like them, but then we got our boy Scotty's car. This is just getting an oil change, I believe, but you'll probably see this here. Scotty's a good friend of ours for years and years, so I'm very excited to be able to work with him a little more. Another customer's car. This one's just getting the headlight resealed and the intake. The headlights on these, after a while, are pretty notorious for leaking. So we fixed the one side, that stopped having the issue. The other side started having a problem. So that one's already opened up. We just have to get it resealed and it should be good to go. The other thing for the wheels and tires actually over here is we did just get our tire rack account set up. So we have a lot of really cool wheels. I think we're posting this week about the Volk work and Graham light sale we have going on, but we also have like Enki, Koenig, Kenzai, a bunch of stuff. So if you guys need wheels or tires, we can do that. We can get tires from Tire Rack. You can have them sent here if you want to get them yourself for any reason. You get a Tire Rack gift card for the holidays. Send them here. We can put them on for you, no problem. Oh, Ant's 2JZ. Let's go over here. Come here. Come here. Keep up. This is gonna be a fun project. So our customer Ant, we did some lights for him previously. He was actually our booth car for Boxer Fest, not this year, but the year prior. I think it was the year before that. Like dark gray, hatchback, Workmeisters, just like a very menacing looking setup. He saw our video about 2J swapping my Subaru, and he already had purchased his motor as well as his front subframe from TSS, same one that I have. So we are gonna be doing his hatchback WRX swap. So this will be a really great build series, but yeah, it'll be a really clean setup. He's not going for like super high horsepower. It's like probably like 600-ish, which is still good, but it'll be real wheel drive, T56, just like my car. Yeah, and then for the top here, the valve cover, or the engine cover, it has some pretty cool stuff from when he bought it. Like just like some stuff from Japan. So I think I'm gonna donate my engine cover that I'm not using to him, and I'll give him this one as like a souvenir from his swap. So this will be something over the winter, get refreshing the motor, new gaskets, new water pump, oil pump, some other stuff. And then into the spring, we'll be doing like more of the power mods, intake, exhaust manifold, turbo. And then he'll be bringing his car up to us in March-ish. And at that point, we'll actually start putting everything in the car, the drivetrain, and so on and so forth. So if you don't like that car getting a 2J swap, you're gonna love this car getting a 2J swap. But that'll be a really fun one to follow along with and really see the differences. There are a lot of differences between the two generations, especially the subframe and the suspension. So it'd be really interesting to see how everything kind of goes together with this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Very appreciative that Ant chose us to help him with this project. So we're gonna get back to work. We're gonna get all the tables in that room set up right now so we can get ready to invite you guys into the shop. If you guys have any questions, or like I said, if you want to schedule a tune, a service, a crazy project, or just you want to buy parts or an oil change kit, hit us up. I'd love to help you out. Until next time, I think next time we'll have like, I don't want to say it, but I think we should be pretty set up. So till then, see ya.